Hello, Son of Cancer. This is Sarah Tarot here. I am here to do a reading about the obstacles, the biggest obstacles of finding a healthy relationship. I hope that you're open to receive the messages. Send your energy my way through a share, like, or a subscribe, or simply just send your beautiful energy my way. Do remember these readings are for fun. And let's begin. And let's see here. Spirit, what are Cancer's biggest obstacles in finding a healthy relationship, Spirit? Coming to this reading and deliver powerful messages for the Son of Cancer. What are Cancer biggest obstacles in finding a healthy relationship? Speak loud and clear to these cards. They're open to receive. The Six of Pentacles fell out and the Devil. I see. I don't know who this came for too, but giving too much of yourself immediately, giving a lot of yourself. It's almost like you need to create an aura of mystery. Let this person work for your time, your affection. Let them also give, not just always give. For some of you, is also there is a need for boundaries. If you are in a relationship, one of the obstacles, it could be setting up boundaries, because I feel that not only giving the person or giving the relationship, the friendship, too much at the beginning, but also giving into things that you perhaps know you don't want to, and then you finding later on, well, I really don't like this, I really don't want this. Engaging with somebody that you see red flags, but yeah, you still want it because it's better to have somebody than nobody at all. I don't know if this is going to resonate with everybody, but let's see. Page of Swords and the Empress. Some of you, it's also the communication. There's also blockage when it comes to communication. It's almost like one person likes to out and about and without communicating to the other. I don't know who does what here, but it's almost the lack of clear communication on saying, well, I'm going to be in this location. And it does create a little mystery, but it also is almost like creates doubt in the other individual as well, because they're wondering, what are you up to? And this has to do perhaps with, in a particular connection that you might have, it has to do more with the experience of this other person of being ghosted or cheated on, something along those lines. There is also a challenge here when it comes to either a current situation that may have to do with the legal connotation, in a sense, like maybe a baby mama or baby daddy, influencing the connection, or that a little bit of a drama when it comes to that, and the other person just not wanting to engage, and eventually they just sort of break away. That's another obstacle, and they just like, no, I don't want this. So be mindful of the conversation. If you're with somebody and you're with this person, getting to know this individual, limit your conversation about the past. There's a need for you to do that. It needs to be brief about the history and all of that, and also needs to be more light, not so much about, yeah, my ex this and my ex that, and it's almost like the conversation just goes on about the ex. It's almost like this person feels, but you're still connected to that energy. This is why you're talking about it. So there is a need for you to be mindful of that when you're meeting somebody. The conversation needs to be about you and the other person getting to know each other, what you like, don't like, what you have in common, you don't have, and that sort of thing. So maybe have some topics ahead of time thought of, but don't give life to something that it has ended, that was not positive, into this new connection, this conversation. This is something I feel you're going to have to be very mindful and make an effort when it comes to that. The King of Pentacles, the complaint about perhaps not having this or not having that, the money or something along those lines. This is somewhat a bit specific. Just grab whatever it can help you break some obstacles, that's all, and leave the rest. Some of the conversation about money, or I cannot do this because of I haven't received child support, I haven't gotten paid, something along those lines. It almost gives the other person the impression that you cannot resolve your problems on your own, that there's always a problem or something along those lines. Interesting. For the Nine of Pentacles, there is also a need for you to be aware of, let's say, friends or family members always needing you and you're running. You are perhaps with this person, you're having coffee date, and they're look forward to that Thursday night when they can see you because of work. And now you two are there and just having such a pleasant conversation, enjoying a cup of coffee, getting to know each other. And the phone ring. Somebody needs you to run somewhere, and here you go. It abruptly ends. Then you meet again. Something else comes up, and something along those lines. So it's almost like the time for you to be, while you get to know each other, needs to be selected carefully so the other things don't influence. So there will be a need for you to perhaps say, no, I'm not available from this day or to this time, and devote that to the two of you to connect. That I feel is going to be a bit challenging in a sense as well. You may be very close to friends and family, and when they need you, you feel you need to go. But these are just messages that are coming through. Don't take it if it doesn't apply or doesn't help you, okay? Five of Cups, the Cherry, and the Emperor as well. There is also a need for you to lighten the conversation with the person. If you are meeting somebody, you're talking, there is also the need for you to light the conversation and not make it so much about detail of play by play or minute by minute to where they were and what they were doing and with who. This is all I feel for you. It's at the beginning while you're getting to know each other. Just don't invest immediately on the connection. Build the friendship first. I feel you're being guided to just build the friendship. And if you see red flags or something that you don't want in an individual, it's almost like you just had a friendship from the beginning. Let those feelings sort of coming through after a few days, a few coffee days or something along those lines. The Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. One of the good things about you, I feel, the individuals that date you, is not only that they're family oriented, but you have very good ideas and you love to do things that are just very family and grounded oriented. For some reason, your family is very significant. The love for children and family, and how much attention you pay to them, and how lovingly you talk about maybe children, your pets, your parents, brothers, something along those lines. Also, I feel your job, something about that. It's there is almost whatever you do is something that is very beneficial to either the community or families or children, something along those lines. They love that you, when you have those conversations, that you talk about it, that you are sincere and caring, and you show a lot of care for the people, the service that you provide. Let's see here. In the future, you will have the opportunity to move away from things that in connections, memories of the past. You are going to be able to build very joyful and playful memories in the future. This is going to be an action that you initiate, something that you mindfully become aware of, something that you mindfully work towards. Wanting to break away from somebody, a connection, a relationship from the past, and letting go. And I feel that you're going to come up to a moment in time where you're going to say, I forgive myself, or because I selected this person, because I saw the red flags and selected this person, and look at the mess I found myself. I let go and open for new wonderful things. It's almost like you're going to have that moment where you're going to forgive yourself and allow yourself the opportunity to begin again. And that will open doors that you never saw. It's going to bring a lot of refreshing feeling in your heart. It's going to bring a sense of, Six of Wands, it's going to bring like a sense of a joy, because you realize at the moment you're human and it could happen. All of those connections, the people that you saw that they were not giving to you, but yet you kind of tried to just see where it went, or you saw the red flags very early on, but you were caring and thoughtful. And now you're going to forgive yourself and move to something more solid, more aligned with your desires, your wishes, to what you want. So in the future, there will be a refreshing, fresh of air. It's almost like cleansing your body from the inside out. A glass of water, it will be very significant. I feel that drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, or some water if you can tolerate it, I'm not a doctor to give you any doctor's advice, but I feel the cleansing of your body, pardon me, in the early mornings, and just cleansing your soul, forgiveness, allowing yourself to start from zero. That is going to begin to pay off. It will eventually be a habit that you are going to steer away from the bad memories of the past. Some of you are going to need to break away from memories by looking around your environment, and if you see things that remind you of situations, relationships that were not pleasant, I feel that it's time to part away with those things. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just picking up the energy of the reading, okay? But it's almost like you need to part away with that teddy bear, part away with this thing that you see every day, and every day you look at it and remind you of that cucaracha back then that just did you right, and you're like, and every time you see it, but then there's still that item there, the flowers, the candle, the teddy bear, the whatever it is. It's almost like it's time to break away, clear the energy, and bring new energy into your life, opening the doors and finally breaking away. So I'm picking up that energy very strongly. The world, the Seven of Swords. Also in the future, allow someone who will connect with you and show interest to present themselves for who they are by the actions they take, by the things that they do. Their looks, maybe the day you meet them, they're covered in dirt and you're thinking, wow, this person may be a bum. They just don't like to take care of themselves. But you maybe didn't realize that there was a mudslide somewhere in the other neighborhood, and they were over there helping and rescuing people. And when you met them, they were covered in dirt, but they actually genuinely kind, maybe have a good job, stable. And you missed the opportunity to just sort of meet that person because you judged them for what they look like at the moment. So it's almost like, again, if you start with a friendship, you meet this person today, the next day you say, oh, they're clean. Oh, wow, maybe there is something here. And allow that to happen. So you've been guided to not judge the book by his cover. Allow them, read the pages first, in a sense. Read the pages and then form judgment from there. So I don't know, this was a very beautiful reading, very calm. I don't know, I feel you're meeting somebody that's very calm. They don't like drama for some reason. Maybe you too, but there's just a drama-free energy into this reading. Just very, very calm. I don't know why. So let's see here the timeline from when things will begin to pick up in a romantic sense for you, Son of Cancer. Stop waiting. It's time to act. Next full moon, whenever the next full moon comes along, I feel it will be significant for you. It will give you rise to new energy, new desires. The weather will begin to clear up and you want to just sort of start working in the garden, cleaning up and clearing up, spring cleaning, so to say. So something along those lines. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action, share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. So something about, maybe I feel you love experience, your relationship experience, that you don't realize that you can actually help others by sharing it, given that's something you would like to do. But I'm also picking up it's almost let me see if I can get that energy back, because it was here and it just sort of escaped. But it's something about the individual that you want to attract. So when you're doing the spring cleaning, let's say you want to attract somebody more loving, more sweet or tender, more flowers. If you're a male, it's almost like maybe just some flowers that appeal to males or something along those lines. If you want to attract someone that it's more emotional or something along those lines, it's almost like you need to leave a glass of water in your bathroom. Emotions. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but something along those lines is significant. Interesting message. I hope that you like this reading, Son of Cancer, and I hope that you come back to the Pesisar Tarot for your support. I am very, very grateful. Thank you for clicking the like button, sharing, and supporting my little channel. Take care, Son of Cancer.